So this is a Valken Thunder V airsoft slash paintball grenade, and I'm just going to pull the pin right now and see what happens. Ready? Boom! No, I'm just messing with it. There's nothing in it right now. So this is how this thing works. This is a core, and it's operated off of a 12 gram CO2 cartridge. Not sure if you can see in there from there. Pins on that end. By the pin down here. And this firing pin, when you pull the cotter pin and release the spoon, the firing pin slams forward and punctures this. So this you can put in there, and it should not puncture it until this smacks down on top of it. But bear in mind, once it does, you better get rid of it pretty quick. And we're gonna pop this thing, but I'm gonna bust this open and put some paintball marking powder in this to see what kind of a radius we got. So let's rearm this thing. It's a very, very tough spring. This thing is new. I think I've used it twice. So basically, once I get the firing pin up, take the safety pin, go across to hold it in place. I pull the spoon down over top of it, and this little groove here needs to catch the pin. So I'll slowly pull this cotter pin, safety pin, out while applying pressure to the spoon to keep the firing pin from releasing. And sometimes you can't catch it because it's a really tough spring, so I might have to do this a couple times, but like that, like that. Now it's armed. Reinstall the safety pin, and you can put it in from either side, it doesn't really matter. And that's good to go. So when you pull this, release this, firing pin's going to smack down on top of there, activating our CO2 cartridge, which is going to be in here. And I'll do the final tighten on this and put it in here before we're ready to use it. Side note, they come with a little rubber sleeve. It's supposed to keep it from being so easy to pull out, in case you wanted to attach this to your vest or belt. But beware, if that thing pulls out, you'll be the first to know. So let's get some Tag-In Paladin paintball marking chalk and put in this thing. There we go. Pink chalk. Oh man, that's enough for a couple of these. Alright. Mucho gusto, Tag-In, thank you. These paint marking grenades are pretty awesome, launched also. So we're just gonna kind of dump some of this in there as much as possible, I guess. Whatever's in this nose cone, whatever falls on the paper will get used in another one. Most of it's in there. Didn't lose a whole lot. These grenades are pretty cool. See? Put that back in there, a little crazy glue. Maybe some caulk. Who's new? Anyway. We'll screw this back on. Hopefully these will make this easier to find. Although I'm probably going to paint this, I don't know, something I can see in the grass. If I got something for it. I think all the colors I have are camo. We'll see. Anyway, I got to get set up outside, but basically what we're going to do is put this in here. Screw this on nice and tight. And let's go pop it. Alright, the Valken Thunder V. Hopefully when I pull this pin, I get rid of this thing fast enough. Try to get it over there so I can recover the core. Maybe if it comes back at me, I'll just catch it in midair. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be a weird throw. I'm just gonna underhand it. Fire in the hole. Holy moly. Oh man, the core stayed with it. Awesome. So that's the purpose of these rings, is to keep the core with it. There it is. Basically that thing comes down and hits that trigger and it expands. There's little vents in the cylinder, and the CO2 just expands in here until it shreds it. And I can reuse the grenade pin. I can reuse that cap. Get the core off of there. That was pretty loud. Oop. I can reuse that. That's trash. There it is.